Backyard Conversations podcast.
What's up, fam? Welcome back. What's going on with Kanye, man? What is going on with Kanye?
Make sure you give this video a like and you subscribe.
Yes, please. Kanye, what are you doing, fam? What are you doing? How your kids? How your wife? Like Ruslan says.
It's blurred, but I mean,
bro,
y'all already know. A lot of y'all disgusting. Sorry to say it.
I know, right? Y'all probably saw this.
So, I mean, this is pretty wild, man. Like, I don't understand why. Just why? Like, this is ridiculous in a whole different level, and you're talking about the Grammys. So, I mean, sometimes kids watch that. I remember my parents used to put it on sometimes when I was a teenager.
I never even knew that came on TV.
Oh, for real? Because you couldn't even play basketball. Stop playing, bro.
Yeah, no, that was not in my house. No.
Bro,
Diablo.
so this happens, and then he releases a commercial during the halftime shows that basically is nothing. Did you see that on the halftime show?
No.
This dude is at the dentist.
He had a halftime show commercial?
Yes.
Really?
And
I didn't see it.
It was nothing, bro. It was literally nothing. Like, it's ridiculous. It's basically him not saying anything. Let me see if I can pull it up.
And a lot of y'all follow this man. I mean, Kanye ain't the same no more. Music ain't the same. I remember old Kanye when he was showing Jay-Z his beats for the first time. That Kanye was different. This Kanye, no.
Let's see. Hold up. Commercial.
Gives you the freedom to
We are not sponsored.
All right, so I guess I can.
What's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone. Go to easy.com.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Man got too much money.
Exactly. Then you go to easy.com, right? And then
What is that? What is
all right,
that?
this is what he has now. This is what he has now, right? This is what he has now.
Oh my gosh. What the? Oh my lord.
So he's definitely trying to troll, right? And trying to make this message about freedom of speech with no consequences and whatsoever. But right after that halftime show, which, by the way, that commercial cost thousands and thousands of dollars.
A lot of money.
Come on now.
Millions.
So right after that, you're going to put a Nazi shirt on it? Like,
Yeah, he did that, right?
yeah.
I mean, going with the Nazi stuff.
It's insane.
First it was on Alex Jones. Now it's now. This isn't the first thing he's done with his website, too. He had another thing that happened.
So this is what he had on his website right after. So you're playing the commercial. You know people are going to go to your website, and that's the shirt you have. And just to prove a point that you want freedom of speech with no consequences, with no censorship. I think you're pushing it too far, fam. And rumors say too that he's separated, unfortunately, from his wife as well. So I mean, I don't know, man. This is going too far. I think this is another just celebrity that I guess tried to twist Christianity or God toward his way, and he didn't get that way that he wanted. So now he's mad at God, and now he's just going bonkers. And this is something that happens when you don't have mentors and when you don't have people that tell you the truth and the reality about the fear of God and the reverence of God that we need to have, right? That God is not a genie. Mm-hmm. You can't just do a magical prayer and you're going to have a Bugatti in front of your house, right? And sometimes we act that way and we get mad and we end up lashing out.
We end up doing a Kanye.
Stop acting like a Kanye.
All I'm going to say is this guy from the start, like I know when he, I don't know how I feel because like what? Look, bro, the Christian community. Every time a celebrity converts, we make the biggest, hugest deal about it. I really think we got to stop doing that. Like, we just got to treat them like any other person converting. Like, it's great, it's amazing, but it doesn't make it better that, oh, this person's famous, so it's worth more to the kingdom, right? Or we should just flip out over it. Like, I don't know. Like, this guy, like, when Kanye converted, a lot of people went nuts. A lot of people were, like, super happy, you know.
I was
know.
definitely excited.
Especially with the rap album.
Yeah,
No,
he came out with a whole album,
okay,
too.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's great, you know, great that he converted, great that he made an album, great that he wanted to make that music. But there's, especially when it comes to celebrities, I feel like coming from that lifestyle, there's probably a lot of change that needs to happen in your morals and the way you live your life and how you view yourself. And clearly, very clearly, this was the case with Kanye. There was a lot of preconceptions he had way before. His nickname was Yeezus. He was always saying, "Oh, I'm God. I'm this. I'm that." Right? There's another guy, rapper, who be doing that too. Jay-Z. Freaking Jay-Z be on that stuff too, acting like he's better than God. I don't know. And then he goes on the Joe Rogan podcast. Did you see him on the Joe Rogan podcast?
Nah, what is that?
Brother, this dude was saying that he had a vision that he was the leader of the new world, and God told him that he was going to lead the new world, and he was basically the center of the whole story. Kanye was the center of the whole story. And this was when, like, he was doing all those Sunday services and all that, and everybody was like, "Oh, look at what he's doing, look at this," and not to bash on it, but we already do that. Like, why do we give this special attention when we already do this stuff just because he's a celebrity, right? And all these people were, like, all over Kanye. It's like with this YouTuber, Young Don. Apparently, he just deconverted.
Oh, no.
Not to mention, he changed denominations, like, and doctrine like a gajillion billion times. There was clearly a problem, but people still loved to watch his videos, still took him for his word. He still had fans, like, you know, I don't know, like, that just blindly follow to a degree, and he deconverted. Same thing with Kanye. You could clearly see, like, he had that one video where they were like, I guess he mentioned, like, "Oh, I left because there were things I prayed to God for and he didn't come through." Exactly. He basically, God didn't do what I want him. My genie in the bottle didn't work the way I wanted to, you know, and he left. Like, it was so obvious to me that there was a problem the way he was like viewing his faith. And not that I wanted him to deconvert. Like, you would pray, you would hope that he you know fixes those views and gets the help he needs and all that. But the way we I guess idolized this guy and gave him the attention that he wanted, that he's always wanted. That's kind of been always his thing, that he's God, that he's a center, that he's the best at anything, you know. This whole like, this just seems like a grab for attention. Oh, I paid $6 million for a Super Bowl ad to do nothing, so you could go to my website and get trolled by my T-shirt.
Filled in on my iPhone.
Like, we got to stop doing this with these celebrity converts, man.
This is the truth, right? People don't like to go through processes. The word says once we accept Jesus Christ, we become a new creation. We are reborn. We are born again, right? You see the conversation that Jesus was having with Nicodemus, right? And he said, in order for you to come to the kingdom of God, you got to be reborn again. And you see as well some of the apostles saying that when you're a baby Christian, you have to drink milk. And when you are growing up, you have to transition to solid food. The reality is that once we become Christians, new converts, right, we jump into this stage of like experiencing God and knowing a lot, but we tend to forget that even our Savior, Jesus Christ, had a process, right? I mentioned on one of the Sundays that I was preaching that if you would have asked Jesus at 2 years old, what's 3 times 3? He would have not been able to answer. Matter of fact, he had to learn how to talk. He had to grow into he had to grow. He had to learn how to walk. He had to learn how to talk. He had to learn how to read. He had to learn how to do math, right? And a lot of people don't go through that transition time. They literally don't. They want everything quick. They want Amazon Prime faith, right? They want Amazon Prime ministry, right? They convert and they want to start preaching. They want to, which is not bad. It's genuine things, but at the same time, you have to go through the process of being disciple to have some check and balances, right? Like we do. Like I keep you guys on check.
Yeah.
Pastor keeps us in check. We have mentors. We have different people that keeps us on check. From time to time, I have one of my mentors at church that just randomly walks up to me and he's like, "How you doing?" And he just gives me the stare, and I already know what he's talking about. I'm just like, "I'm doing good, thank you." But there's a process. There has to be a vulnerability, a growth of change of habits, right? That don't happen from day to night, right? And most of the time we accept Jesus Christ, we go through this high, we change our habits very rapid, but once that infrastructure breaks because it's not built on the right foundation, we fall right back into our patterns and we even fall harder than before. But I don't know, man. Pray for Kanye because he need it, man.
God need to break him down.
He need it, bro.
God doesn't build on old foundation. He makes his own foundation.
We want him to come back and then produce Jesus is King 2, bro. Close on Sunday. Just like Chick-fil-A.
We'll keep praying for him.
Well, there was one person who, a celebrity that did change and that no one hears about because she did step away to really get discipled and really go to church and really change so that God can mold her. The person who used to be Black China.
Oh.
Angela White?
I think I know her name is Angela. But look at Black China before and Black China after. She took space. She left. He changed. And you know who are the ones that testify of her? Her close family, her mother, her siblings. She's not the same. She looks different. But they gave her the space. They gave her the space to grow.
I don't know, man. This girl seems very exposed.
Oh, no. I mean, Black China was something else. Black China even had OnlyFans and all that. And
she got a doctorate degree from a Bible college.
Mm-hmm. You know, she actually graduated with Alexander Pagani.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
No, yeah, she did do a real 180.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Yeah, she did
Totally
a
changed.
really big 180.
And then what do people know about her or what she's doing? Nothing.
You know who also did changed a lot? Russell Brand.
Russell
Brand, bro. Dude was like on shrooms and psychedelics on some new age stuff and completely turned to Jesus.
Yeah, well, let's keep praying for them, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great thing that they convert. It's just, we can't just like, oh my gosh, Russell Brand, Black China, Kanye, like treat them normal, man. Please.
Give him space. Give him space.
You're not gonna do that when your friend from college converts. Like, oh my gosh, I gotta follow you. Everything you do now, like just chill.
You are totally Christian. Oh my gosh.
That's all I gotta say.
Well,
please just treat them like normal people.
It's a wrap. So, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. This was a short version of I guess, Kanye reaction. Ridiculous halftime show, commercial, and outcome. I can't believe he actually did that. Like, do you have to go that far in order for you to make a statement? I don't think so. I think that there's many ways to do things, and that was not the right way. But anyways, yeah, man. God bless you guys. Peace.